How would you encourage young women in this time?
Well, the first thing I would do is say this, that every young woman should engage themselves in some extracurricular activity that has structure and discipline. For me, it was sports. And I came up in a time where Title IX was relatively new, and so women engaging in sports was a big deal. And so I played everything from volleyball to basketball to softball, ran track. And the one thing that they gave me was structure and discipline. It also gave me a competitive spirit. And when you have a competitive spirit, even when you lose something, you're ready to go back at it again. And so every win or every loss, at the end of it, you're back at a clean slate. And so no matter what happens to you, so, you do something and you're not as successful as you want to be, guess what? It's a new day the next day. You're in a clean slate. You start all over. And so I would encourage everyone, again, engage yourself, and I'm talking about, truly now folks who are at the youngest of ages and thinking about careers, to engage in something that's structured and disciplined. For folks who are, for instance, in their early 20s, join organizations, particularly women's organizations. You will be amazed at the amount of support that you will get. Everybody's in the same boat. We've all got the same struggle. And so, I get that there are things that are different for each person, but when you join an organization, there tends to be a range of folks who are there, older folks, younger folks, so it's a great learning experience. Some of the best friends, for instance, I have in Alpha Kappa Alpha are people who are 70, in their 70s. And, we don't think about age.
Talk about generation to generation.
Yeah, we don't think about age. We just think about our commonality. And so you have more in common with people than you will ever know, but you got to get to know.
I like that you said commonality. Can you share just some of those commonalities that you have with those particular women?
Well, when you're in the same organization, we're all working toward the same goal.
Right.
So if you're in a service-based organization, as the sorority is, you have projects that you all have to work on together. And that means that when you're working on a project, you got to get figured out how we're going to get it done. And so one of the things that an older person brings to the table is called experience. And one of the things a younger person brings to the table is called innovation. And so when you bring experience and innovation, you get creativity.